My name is Celeste Warren. I am a mother, a wife, a sister, an executive, a leader, a passionate advocate for diversity and inclusion. Yeah, I grew up in a small steel mill town in western Pennsylvania, was active in sports. I was on the school newspaper. I wrote articles around sports. I wanted to be the next Robin Roberts. When I was growing up, the most influential people were my parents. My mom was the CEO of our household. My father was the first black principal in western Pennsylvania. His quiet discipline, he always talked about the sins of mediocrity. We went to a primarily white school. We didn't go to the same school as my father, where he was a principal. My mother was, in her own way, an activist. And so there was a heightened awareness of who we are, black students in a primarily white institution. And I had to learn at a very early age that if I didn't speak up for myself, I was just going to get taken advantage of. My career journey was a bit of an unusual one. After I finished at the University of Kentucky, I was hired at WVLK, which was the largest radio station. But I thought, you know what? I think there's a different path for me. And my older sister said, why don't you just go back to school and get your master's degree at Carnegie Mellon? I applied and was able to get in. And so we had mandatory internships. And so I interviewed with General Foods. Loved it, came back, finished school, was offered a full-time job, and started working for General Foods, Kraft Foods, and Merck came calling. And the rest, they say, is history. It is very important to start retirement early. I made that mistake when I was younger and coming out of graduate school. When I was working for Kraft General Foods, I felt our 401k was just another way for me to get money. And I didn't think about longer term. I didn't think about one day you are going to retire. How are you going to be prepared for it? And so when I started working for Merck and I got married, and that's when I started thinking about, okay, you got to think about somebody other than yourself. And we knew that we wanted children. And one of the first things that we did, we went into a financial planner's office. And he asked us the question, okay, what does your future look like? What does retirement look like? And it was the first time that someone had asked me that. And I thought, well, I want to make sure that I'm able to live comfortably. I want to make sure that I'm able to build generational wealth and provide for the family. I want to make sure that our children can go to college. And so our financial planner guided us in that journey. One of the things that we also had to do, and we started this years ago, was divesting some of our Merck portfolio and diversifying it across different industries. That was very important. I believe that one of the reasons why African Americans are falling behind and how we can reverse that trend is by having conversations early with our children, especially. Being able to instill in them the importance of saving money, being able to instill in them the importance of being good financial stewards. I think it's just incredibly important for us to be empowered financially. We make the mistake as African Americans a lot of times where we're not thinking about our future. We're thinking about the here and now. We're thinking about what's going to make me look good on Instagram and Twitter and social media. How can I be portrayed as an influencer? But we need to really get serious and think about all of the different strategies that you can put in place to make sure that you are preparing for the future, for yourself, for your family, for your loved ones. That's just so important. Having that flexibility is so liberating.